My guest at this time has a new single out right now. It's called Legacy. You may know him from WWE as R-Truth, but right now we're talking with Ron Killings. Ron, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me today.
Hey, man, thanks for having me on, Nick.
Oh man, like I said, I'm so excited to talk with you about so many things. I've been a fan of yours for a very long time, but before
Oh,
we get
man,
into
thank
that,
you.
dude, I was at. Side note, I used to go to the Houston Summit. I grew up as a kid in Houston. I remember K Quick like seeing that back in the day, and like,
Wow.
yeah, like so. This is a thing right now for me. So
That's cool,
anyway.
man. That's
Dude,
cool.
you're what? Yeah, dude. Well, you're cool. So anyway,
Yo,
so right now, let's talk about Legacy. I threw it on earlier today. I was listening with my girlfriend. Man, great song. Let's talk about that right at the top. So, like, how did this come together? Talk to me about Legacy.
Legacy, man, is just how can I say this? It's a dish of my greatest, most memorable accomplishment, man. My most emotional times in my life throughout my career, man. You know, like a lot of people look at us celebrities, superstars as invincible, unstoppable, but we are human, man. So legacy is a lot of ups and downs for me. It's you get an inside peek of the mental, the emotional roller coaster that R-Truth Ron Killings is on. You know what I'm saying? Legacy
Yeah,
speaks of me being the first NWA champion, first black to ever hold that title. Legacy speaks on my adversities, my ups and downs throughout my career with relationships, personal problems, the passing of my sister, man. Legacy deals with my life, man, with the run-ins, with hitting that brick wall of life all the time, back and forth to jail. So Legacy is just a dish that I'm serving everybody, man. And you're gonna like it too, man. You like eating. I know everybody like eating. It's a dish that has a little bit of this, a little bit of that makes it it's scrumptious. Now you're gonna like it when you eat it, but it's just a dish that I'm serving everybody, man. And you get a good taste of who Ron Killings, aka WWE Superstar R-Truth, really is, what he's like and what he's all about.
and see, that's the thing, Ron. Is like we don't. I don't feel like we get to see you in WWE. I mean, we see you. We see R-Truth.
Right,
Doing the 24/7 championship and everything like that. But
right,
like, yeah, man, NWA World's first Black NWA World's champion, right? Like, you've got credentials, right? So, like,
right.
how was it for you stepping out and showing that more, like, I guess, adult, real side of you with a project like Legacy?
Um, Proud, man, proud, and one of the true thing I can't say, we live and learn. I didn't know how much of an accomplishment that was until my latter years, until maturing, the adult me, coming into the adult me. You know what I'm saying? That accomplishment, man, was huge in my time. You know what I'm saying? And making it a part of my legacy, making it be known a part of my legacy as an inspirational tool. We have all kind of resources, a tool for any and everybody who's like me or can relate to coming up being like me, and to, like, if you got that inkling of a dream, a goal, somewhere you want to be, do in life, if I did it, you can do it. That is so much prestigious in that title, man, and being the one that's given that. Like, every day I live now, man, I think about that. I think about the accomplishment, the what that means to a lot of kids. Man, I get told, like, right now, whether it's black, Hispanic, white, like, for you to watch my career and to bring that up, man, it's like, damn. So all the sacrifices I've did, all the graduations, the birthdays, anniversaries, the things I've missed because I was doing this to get there. It's really about this.
And that's the thing is, with Ron, I want to see more of you, I guess, sometimes in wrestling. Like, I really kind of wonder about, like, what does a Ron Killings, without the R-Truth kind of, and
Right,
look, we all love R-Truth. R-Truth is great, right? A
right,
lot of wonderful memories, Gold Dust, Carmella, all that stuff. But I know what Ron, I know, not, I mean, I don't know Ron Killings, but
right, right,
I knew what I knew about Ron Killings. I really liked Ron Killings, when there was an edge to him. I
right.
do you hope a little of this transcends into your wrestling? you want to bring a little back, or do you prefer kind of doing the R-Truth stuff right now? I guess what I'm asking.
My motto, man, is anything you want to do.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do, man. It's bro, it's the universe is so giving to me and so relatable to me. It's just like I don't think there's nothing I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh sure,
up under the umbrella of like just being creative and just whether it's a serious role, whether it's making everybody love Little Jimmy, or whether it be entertaining with the 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like getting written up in the Forbes magazine because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
That to me, that's iconic. Forbes magazine is not a sports magazine. It speaks volume.
Yeah, for sure. And with that, I mean, you're what, the most decorated WWE champion in history? I mean,
yes, sir.
That is a record that you hold. Like you've had more WWE title reigns, I think, than anybody in the history of the company.
Right.
That's got to be a cool little accolade for you to think about and hold some.
Oh my gosh, man. It's something that I reflect on it a lot, man. I got my own lane. I have my own lane, and they like it. They love it. They want more of it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And do you want to stay in that lane for now, or do you hope we see like an IC title run, US title run, something like that from you in the future?
I'm ready. I'm ready and down for it all, man. Like I said, I feel like I'm 25. I'm ready and down for it all. I still can go with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever they want me to do. That's what I do. I'm good at doing what they want me to do.
For sure. And you look like you're 25, by the way. Do you have
appreciate it, dog.
Like I
appreciate
feel like
it, man.
I feel like when we're in the and watching the music video, like there's like a time machine type element. With you
come on, Nick. Come on.
You know, like were you born in medieval times and then have been are you actually like 1,200 years old? Is that kind of what we're?
And nobody knows, right? You're not supposed to tell nobody that, dog.
I'm just saying.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Well, real quick, as we're kind of bounce around here with the music video. Yeah. Why the choice to kind of do the different periods, medieval, Western, modern? Why did you choose that aesthetic for the music video?
Man, myself and my producer / manager Jay Trax, man, we when we come up with the ideas or treatment, what we call for our videos, it's just me and him knocking and spitballing ideas, man. And I remember, for instance, on Legacy, we were just sitting there and he's like, well, how you want to do this video? What do you think about? What are you feeling for Legacy? And the song is already done. So we're like going strictly on the visual and we're like, I don't know. What do you think? I said, man, I don't know, man. What about like changing times or something like that? He's like, ooh, what if you went like way back in the days and to the millennial? I'm like, that would be cool. I mean, like back in the days, like what? King Tut or something? He's like, ooh, medieval. I said, oh, I like medieval. Like, oh, would you wear a cowboy hat? I'm like, yeah, I rock a cowboy hat. Oh, we could do a Western scene and bring it back to the millennial. So we just spitball, man, with all our videos, all the music. It's just a collaboration, me and him just in there going off natural, pure energy. And all my music is energy.
Yeah, man. I thought the cowboy look was awesome. I really
you buy that for cowboy?
I like the cowboy look a lot. I thought of all the looks, and maybe it's just because again I'm from Texas and like I've got this like pearl set button down shirt on right now.
Yeah,
but I like the cowboy look. I thought it was a good look on.
See, well, you're gonna like my country song, Barnyard Flexing, that's coming out later on. I know you'll like that.
Okay,
did I say that?
I was about to say, did you just drop some news here about like what your next single's gonna be?
Hey, that's next year sometime though. That's next year. We still got this EP, man. Like this EP is gonna be like, the slogan we came up with was my favorite wrestler is my favorite rapper. The wrestling universe, the wrestling, I'm that guy. They can put me up against anybody. When they hear this EP, they can put me up against the best of the rappers that's out there. I've been doing this rap stuff way before I started wrestling. So I'm just going back to my roots. I'm just able to produce and give you guys a mature. When I say serving you that dish, this cake right here is baked. It's original. It's authentic. It's scrumptious as hell, dog.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like you have been doing that. So wait, before, because you've been wrestling, have you been rapping before as long as you've been wrestling, or like when did that?
I got into the business because of my music. I met Jack Crockett in a halfway house. If you Google now, if your listeners, if you Google Ron Killings and Tupac Shakur, Ron Killings and Eazy-E, I've been doing this way back when. I got involved with wrestling as a way of like going a different route. That's one thing a lot of people relate to me with when it comes to the music. I'm that guy. I'm just like you and a lot of people out there, man. I had to go a different route. I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be the biggest rapper out there. Take care of my family, my mom, my dad. And it wasn't happening. It wasn't working. It wasn't just. I still wanted to stick to it. But when Jack Crockett introduced professional wrestling to me, and I was that willing vessel, I wanted to change from what I was doing. I wanted a different result. Keep doing negative stuff, you get negative results. When Crockett gave me that option, that opportunity, and I seized the moment in it, I call him my that ram in the bush, by the way. But it was just a way of me going a different route to getting where I want to get to. Now, not only was the whole wrestling universe accepting of my music, there was accepting of me and everything. My achievements, my failures, my mistakes, they accepted me. I came in as me. What they saw was what they got. That's me, and it's still me. The music was always what led me to being a wrestler. When Crockett sat beside me and said, when Ric Flair music hit, he took me to 3 WCW shows in Atlanta. And when 20,000 people stood up when Ric Flair music came on, the light came on. And Jack Crockett said, see, that could be you rapping your own music and dancing. And you get in the ring and you can mix that with fighting. And then you rap and you can entertain the people. You can be the first of your kind. And bro, it worked. I'm living proof of that. A dream, it works.
Dude, that and so like the farthest back I could think about, and that's amazing. I didn't know that. I mean, I remember back to the TNA days when you were going back and forth with John Cena there, and I was just like, oh, there's 2 rap guys right now. That's really about all I knew about it, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy, man. And like that's wild too, as we talk about opportunities. Like, you know, obviously your big WWE title opportunity about a decade ago with WWE was with John, right?
Right.
How was that kind of full circle moment for you, kind of getting to have that WWE world title opportunity and having it being with John, somebody a lot of people knew you guys had a lot of history together?
Bro, that was a notch in my belt, man. That was one of those moments in history. When people ask me to give me one of those moments, that was one of them. John Cena, dog, you know what I'm saying? The Capital Punishment. I headlined that pay-per-view. That was just, you know.
Yeah. Pretty wild build to that pay-per-view, if I remember correctly, too. I think at some point you came out like a Civil War costume or something like that. It was
yes, wild. I did. I came out dressed in a Confederate outfit.
That's pretty wild, man. Yeah, that was pretty wild. So wait, for you and John to work together, you guys, it seemed like the relationship wasn't great there early on. How were you guys able to mend fences and you know, get to a better spot where you guys could do business together, I guess?
Who's that?
John Cena. Like after all,
we've always been on good terms.
Yeah, even back when you guys
been on good terms. Yes, always been on good terms.
Yeah. Do you have any interest in maybe collaborating with John on some kind of project with you?
I'll tell you something, man, that nobody even knows. Maybe some people knew this. At one time, it was going to be me, MVP, and John on a song together. And actually, John came to my house. I think I still have it in my studio. John came to my house and we recorded a song together. And we was going to drop a song together. Yeah, I still have it up there. We just never done nothing with it.
Really?
Yes.
Why not?
we never done nothing with it, man. I don't know. We just never done nothing with it.
Okay. You just got like a bunch of stuff like upstairs right now that's just like cool stuff that just we don't know about and like maybe will get used, maybe not. I don't know.
No, I do have the song with John upstairs, but I have enough music for 3 albums right now.
And so is this kind of where you're focusing right now, Ron? Like, I mean, I don't know. How much longer do you, I guess, continue to want to wrestle? Like, how much longer do you see yourself in the ring wrestling?
As long as they allow me to be in there, man. Only good Lord knows that answer.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, this is a nice second thing for you. Another route, having the rap game right there for you kind of all teed up. Like, it seems like you're getting, I don't know, how does WWE feel about you getting going like this and starting?
Bro, Vince supports me in everything I do. That's one of the good things about it, man. I've always had that support with them. Not just because of my tenure there, it's just because they've always supported me. Anything I've done, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like my home.
Yeah, for sure. What is your relationship like with Vince McMahon? I'm always interested to hear what people's relationships are like with the boss of WWE.
Me and Vince cool, man. I missed those. We would go on those handshake tours to visit the troops overseas way before COVID and things happened. And like, we have a real cool relationship. Like, I see Vince in sweat sometimes, sweatpants. So it's like, yeah, he's the boss, man. He's one of the coolest guys, man. Like, just like I'm laughing, you can laugh like Vince does. He loves being entertained, man. And he's cool. Vince has helped me out personally before too. So it's like our relationship, man, is better than I could ask for, you know.
For sure, for sure. And what about the guy who's carrying around the WWE 24/7 title right now, Reggie? What do you think of this guy right now?
Hey, I'm gonna give. You know what? I'm not gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna congratulate. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. Reggie is a hell of a guy, man. You see what he does? Like
I'm familiar. He's Cirque du Soleil, like whatever.
Bro, we've never had nobody do like he does. I mean, like Ricochet, all them guys are good, but Reggie is just like he's slippery, man. He's slick. He's I think he went to the school of slickology. You ever heard of that?
I've not heard of the school of slickology, but I'm informed now. So going
yes,
forward.
yes, he's filled with slickisms.
Okay, got it. What are slickisms? I didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, man, he can do flippery all over the place. You know what I'm saying? He's good at what he do, but I'm better. I'll get my baby back, dog. Don't even worry about that.
I want to ask you while we're talking about hip hop and WWE and everything. Hit Row just made their debut over on SmackDown. What do you think of the new, Cypher over on SmackDown at the moment?
I love them, man. I love to do something with them, man. When we went to the PC, I went to PC and met all of them, and I like what they're doing. I love what they're doing. Yeah, you might end up seeing me do something with them, man. I mean, they're on SmackDown, I'm on Raw, but this is the wrestling business, man. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's awesome. I hadn't even thought about you being paired with them, but like, man, that'd be really fun, man. And like, I'm
very fun.
I think it'd be cool for you to get to work with some other people who kind of get what you do, right? Like, have more people around that could like play with like on that level. Yeah, for sure.
Man. Plus, I like to give them the rub. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm down like that.
Yeah, well, they came up from NXT. You know, some people go from NXT down or from the main roster down to NXT for some time. Was there any talk of you going down and playing around with some of the developmental kids down at NXT or anything like that?
No,
you're Raw SmackDown. That's
I'm pretty much Raw. Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Wonderful. Ron, I want to thank you so much for talking with me. The only thing I wanted to ask you about was one of our writers brought up Carmella and how much really enjoyed watching you and Carmella work together. What was that like to get to work with her? What do you think of the work she's getting to do right now on the main roster?
That's good, man. I'm happy for her to get to, you know what I'm saying, get her a little shine on, do a thing. A lot of people don't get to see her work good, but Carmella is very smart. She knows the wrestling business. A lot of stuff we was doing, like she would throw in her stuff, like she would like help us put stuff together. So she's very, very knowledgeable about the business, ring awareness, entertaining, timing. She's very good at what she does, man. And she's on Raw, right?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
So you never know what may happen. You may see a reunion.
Oh.
You never. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I understand. Hey, Ron, where can people go to find more information about you and Legacy? Where do you want to send people right now?
It's available on all digital platforms. They can go to the official ronkillings.com and get it. Go to textrke.com text RKE. You can go there and get it. It's available on all platforms. Go watch the video, Ron Killings TV as well.
By the way, I don't know what I said at any point. Maybe something stupid about the 24/7 title, but you blocked me on Twitter. And so if you would unblock me on Twitter, Ron, it's been a lot. I'm not blocked by really that many people. Like I'm pretty tame. I'm pretty tame.
Yeah.
So it's Nick _Hausman, Haus.
Gotcha. Yeah.
When you get tagged, You'll see me. I'll be all blacked out because you can't see my tweets because you blocked me right now. If you
I
want to
got
unblock,
you, dog. Yes.